Well, the new Little Mermaid movie comes out in theaters on Friday. It's a live-action remake of the original 1989 Disney movie, and there's a big change with the main character. Instead of a white-skinned, red-headed cartoon Disney princess, the lead actress playing Ariel in this movie is black.
A man was drowning. I had to save him.
And that decision has caused controversy and some backlash, but also sparked a lot of positive reaction and renewed conversations about representation on film. Now, Black Lives Matter Newfoundland and Labrador wants to continue that conversation by holding an advanced screening of the new Little Mermaid movie, along with a panel discussion that's happening tonight at the Cineplex at the Avalon Mall. Now, the event is sold out, and it's happening right now, but we did get our own advance interview with the panelists. Joining us now are Raven Khadija, the president and co-founder of Black Lives Matter Newfoundland and Labrador, as well as 11-year-old Niala Adam, who is a youth activist with the local chapter of Black Lives Matter, and also Precious Famalusi, who is the co-founder of Black Lives Matter Newfoundland and Labrador. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, well, starting with you, Raven, can you talk about the significance of casting a black actress to play Ariel?
Well, it brings up so many memories, because when you think about it, my first ever favorite character was actually Ariel, and she was my favorite Disney mermaid, and I actually have a mermaid tattoo because that's how much I was in love with it, right? However, even being a child, I remember I couldn't help but thinking, Ariel looks nothing like me. And then when I look around on television and in the media, very few positive representations of blackness, specifically black women, are visible. So I think that just says it entirely. Like, there is a black Disney princess, and she's gonna be there visibly for the entire movie.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, especially with young people, we saw the internet just blow up when the trailer was released for The Little Mermaid. I think it was last year. There were all kinds of viral videos of young people, young fans, seeing that trailer for the first time and having really emotional reactions to it. And Niala, I'm just wondering about you. You're 11 years old. How did you feel when you first saw the trailer to The Little Mermaid?
You know, I think it's very long overdue, but I'm better late than never. Mm-hmm. It means a lot to girls like me to finally get to see our beauty represented on TV. Mm-hmm. And I think girls of color have lots of talent to show, and I cannot wait to see it.
How excited are you to see this movie?
I am so excited. I could not wait.
What are you most excited for with this movie?
I'm probably mostly excited just to see all the characters and stuff, and when I watched the trailer, it looks so good, and I'm very excited.
Do you talk about this new Ariel with your friends? Has this been a topic of conversation that, finally you're seeing a Disney princess who looks like you?
Yeah, me and my friends Alyssa and Rima, we're talking about it a lot, and we are all very excited.
Well, Precious, there's also been a barrage of negative feedback online, a lot of hate and anger around this movie. What do you make of all of that negative reaction?
It's a shame that those negative reactions have come to light, but it shows that we are taking us towards change. A lot of people don't want change. A lot of people has to ask the question now, why did Little Mermaid have to be black? But it talks about the importance of representation in media, and that's why a lot of people want the quota to stay the same. They don't really want to see that change, but to see the advancement that we're going towards as well that shows the importance.
Mm-hmm. What do you say to those people who are like, the original Ariel in the cartoon had white skin, the new one should have white skin too?
In the actual book itself, there's nothing that Ariel wasn't meant to be the skin of Ariel wasn't supposed to be a specific skin. It can be adapted to anything as well. So that's what I say to them, and I think we've seen it in last year when we've had different characters, maybe we've heard of maybe James Bond being black, and a lot of people had a backlash to that as well. So it just shows that people are starting to realize that the importance of representation in media, and these characters weren't written to a specific skin color. They're written with different traits, but not to a specific skin color.
And Raven, I guess that will be part of the conversation that's going to be happening at the panel at the event tonight. This conversation about representation, the good feedback and the negative feedback around this choice for Ariel in the movie. Can you tell us why you wanted to hold this event?
Well, Carolyn, it comes back to so many different things. Like Coils, Curls, and Conversation has really been Black Lives Matter NL's baby, and I've really spearheaded it with the intention of carving out a space for Black people, but also Black women to come together to really talk about things that impact us. And to be honest, I have been hearing so much negative and so much hatred about Ariel being Black before it was even being filmed. Once she was casted, Halle Bailey, it was like, oh, how dare she be Black? But in my thing, I would like to say, in the words of Kiki Palmer, like, Black women have been the maid for quite a while. So it's about time we are the mermaid. The way how people are so angry about it, I think that says something as a lot that cannot be understated. Why is there so much of an anger behind it? When Black people specifically are being represented in film, it's always this type of downtrodden, this type of negative, these types of really, it's a narrative of pain and trauma. Why can't we be fantastical creatures? Because the last time I checked, mermaids don't exist. I cannot go visit Atlantis. Can you go visit Atlantis? I mean, I would love to, but I also want to say the reason why we have this event that is really accessible, it's an advanced screening. In addition to that, it is free. It is a free event that we have managed to come together and along with our sponsors, we've managed to create this accessible event for the public and racialized people especially, and Black people to come together and just enjoy this experience, this representation with community, to carve out that space where we are here, we are able to be this, and this is our space. For this one moment in time, this is our space to celebrate. I think that is the sole purpose of why we're doing this now.
Well, thank you so much for coming into the studio and speaking with us, Raven, Khadija, Niala, Adam, and Precious Femilusi. I hope you have a great event. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much.
having us.